Alright guys, and welcome back to my channel where we do reviews on all sorts of cool price hotels and even make money online programs. But today we're going to go ahead and do a review on my new 10-inch tablet. I do want to say thank you to the company for sending it off reviews, so let's go and actually check it out. Alright, this going to be a cool one. This one has a 6,000 milliamp hour battery. So this one can last you anywhere from 5 to 10 hours depending on what you're doing. 2 cameras, 2 megapixel and 5 megapixel dual camera. 6 plus 12 gigabytes of RAM. Quad-core CPU. Let's check it out. It does run on Android. Check this out. So I like that it already comes with the whole cover on it. That's what it looks like. And then it also comes with the keyboard, which will attach, stylus pen, user manual, Type-C charger. This looks like a stand for it, as well as a mouse. So let's go ahead and actually set it up. We'll set it up as just like a tablet, then we'll hook up the keyboard and everything else to it. Let's take it out the case. All right. So you got your camera back there. Power button and volume button here. It's powered on. Go. All right, cool, here we go. So we're just gonna hit start. Looking for the Wi-Fi, so we'll go ahead and hook it up now. Actually, so I'm gonna go ahead and set up the Wi-Fi on the last step. So we'll just hit continue setup offline. And then we get set this time, but it'll adjust itself once we hook it up to the Wi-Fi. Set up a code for it. Done. So it's hooking it up to the Google services. It's getting the tablet ready. Cool. So now we can hook it up to the Wi-Fi. I usually just do that because a lot of times it'll make us do the updates right at the beginning and it'll take a little longer. So it's got all your normal Google stuff on here. So Gmail, Maps, YouTube Music, Google TV, Google Meet, Workplace. It's got the Google Assistant, Google Photos, the Google Play Store. So let's go ahead and actually go to our settings. Let's see. So storage, 118 gigabytes free. So plenty of space that it already comes with, but you can expand it up to 2 terabytes right here through a micro SD card. So super cool, you can do that up to 2 terabytes. I'm gonna see if we can just update it super quick now. So just went to check for updates. I'm sure there'll be some. All right, so I went to go check for some updates and look like there's any. Cool. So we can go ahead and just try out some of the other things on here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open up the camera and I'll show you what it looks like right on here. This is what the front camera looks like. Super cool. Nice size display so you can just see. So that way if you're like going live or anything, be able to see everything going on here. And it's also got like the photo. There we go. You can pause it, stop. Very cool. Stop it there. It's got capture, portrait, and panorama. So super cool. Go ahead and hit get out of here. All right, looks like YouTube has finished updating. So let's just play something on here. Play this one. We can full screen it right there. Got it. So good quality. So if you want to be watching YouTube on it, definitely nice option. So let's go back through here. And then one thing that I did go ahead and download was the Gemini app. So we'll go ahead and load it. And let's just test see how it does on here. Items to on eBay. Boom. All right, let's see. Just really looking for response time more than anything. So you can see, it looks just fine. No problem. So even running the Gemini app is no problem. Cool. So you can see you could run AI. It did have me switch it over from Google Assistant to Gemini. So I did do that. I did want to do that anyway. So let's go and actually put it on here. Just like that. And then let's hook it up to the keyboard that they send. Here it is. And this one does charge through Type-C. So just go ahead and hit the on button up here. There you go, powered on. Let's go ahead and hit connect. See if it detects it right away. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the Bluetooth and hit Bluetooth keyboard. I assume that's the one. And we're gonna hit pair. And yep, as you can see, it is hooked up. Super simple. Now let's go ahead and do the mouse. We'll just turn it on down here. This one does require two AAA batteries, which we'll go ahead and put now. All right, we got the batteries in there. It's flashing green. Went back to Bluetooth on here. We'll just hit that mouse. We'll hit pair. And it should be good to go. Yep. So we got the cursor on there. And the other cool thing I do want to mention is it does have the stylus. So let's go and actually use the stylus. So we'll go to YouTube. Scroll on there. Or go to Google Chrome. Okay. As you can see, if you don't want to be using your finger, just use the stylus that it comes with. And it works just fine on there, as you can see. So super cool, definitely a good alternative. So now let's go actually try out the keyboard and mouse. All right, so if we were using this more for maybe like work purposes, I'll definitely have Gemini up, do some research on here. Sweet. Probably copy this. Drop this off in notes. Just paste them there. Cool. And then maybe go to YouTube. And then we'd go to like top review channel. Go there. Click this one. Let's just say we wanted to show this one. I'd go to share, copy, back to Gemini. And then paste that there. Get me detailed notes from this. Cool. So it actually moves a lot quicker than I anticipated. I feel like I like the keyboard and mouse setup a little better. And once I got the notes, I'll export it to docs. So looks like it went ahead and did it. So we'll go ahead and get out of here. And then that's what I would do. I would just try to come with creative ideas. So that would be more on the work side. And the other cool part, I guess, is it's got the Google Meet right on here. And then if we wanted to do more like games and stuff, let's see. All right, so we got a game on here. Let's go ahead and actually try it out. Boom. Boom. Oh. There we go, there we go. You can use the Stylus too if you want. Oh. Back to base. There we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I don't know if I'm used to the Stylus, but we'll try. Here we go, we got them all. Sweet. So as you can see, it can handle some of the more basic games for sure. Definitely not a full gaming tablet, but it will handle some of the lighter games for sure. So we can get out of here. Cool. Another feature that I do want to show on here is got very good parental controls. So digital well-being and parental controls is right on here. I just searched for it in the settings. Add content restriction and set other limits. So we could set up the controls now. You'll choose the age appropriate content. And then you can, like I said, it'll tell you how long they've been on there. You could set bedtime mode on there. So turn on bedtime mode. Since your tablet, dim the wallpaper and change the screen to black and white at bedtime. Only alarms and important calls can reach you. So it's already on, but like I said, you can set it up for certain we are gonna turn it back off. I just want you to see what is possible on here. Do not disturb for bedtime. That's cool. So let's see what else. Focus mode app limits. So there's particular ones that you want to set. So like play games, you can set it to just 30 minutes. YouTube, same thing, change it to whatever time that you like. So do like that this is already in the system, so you can set up good parental controls on there. So you guys have it. If you guys are looking for a beginner's tablet that has a good battery life, can last up to 10 plus hours depending on what you're doing, has the cameras, it can handle the games, it can handle, watching videos on here, definitely look into this one. I'm gonna leave the link down below so y'all can get yours.